How long have you been doing this?
So it'll be coming up on about 1.5 years now.
Okay. And
so I'm still fairly new to this.
How long have the other people in the agency? What's the typical career path? I mean, how do guys fall into this? I see how you fell into it, but
sure.
Some of the other guys on the show,
totally all different, all different.
Okay.
You know, some guys come from sort of a model like actor background, and they just happen to take a fantastic photo, and you know, somewhere along the line, they're doing something, and some maybe older, wealthy woman is like, you know, just propositions them and says, well, do you need your rent paid, maybe?
And
Something
he's like, actually, that's exactly what I need, my rent, cell phone, and car payment. And she's like, I got a friend you should meet. You're a charming dude.
Done.
Do it for money. And he's like, I need to get more
so
gigs like this.
That's the typical...
I would say that's a typical path. I would say, you know, there's other guys who sort of are really actually attracted to older women, because most of our clients are a little bit older.
Sure, cougar style.
Cougars.
I mean, what's older?
You know, 40s and 50s and 60s.
Okay.
You know, not too many 60s, but like a lot of 40s and 50s, late 30s probably to late 50s.
All right.
So you know, a guy who's attracted kind of to older women anyway.
Yeah.
And
money.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And they just end up sort of, you know, because they have it. It's not like he's looking for the money.
Right.
But they have it, and he's attracted to this woman, and this woman wants to take care of this younger man, and she's got this fantasy of this, and he falls into it, and you know, it kind of goes from there. So there's as many ways to get into it as there are women who have fantasies and types of guys.
On your busier months, how many dates would you say you're going on? Does this take up a lot of your time in terms of
no, it's not.
It
actually doesn't take up much social life, you know, time at all. Maybe, you know, some does, because some weekends I'll have to travel, like I'll have to go somewhere to see clients. But you know, it's generally busy month, maybe 15.
That's a lot. That's one every other day.
Yeah, I mean that's...
Yeah, but you know what? Usually, like in a weekend, or you may be able to travel and go to Vegas or whatever, and like have, you know, bam, like a Saturday and a Sunday or something like that. Try to set things up. That's a super busy month.
That's a busy month. That's busy for any. That's considering that's not your full-time job. That's a damn busy month. That's not just a hobby at that point.
I mean that was what, you know, when I first kind of got involved with this group of guys and first went to Vegas, and I mean, now I'm back and forth between, I mean, LA is, you know, my home, but I'm definitely back and forth, and I, you know, spend quite a bit of time there. But like, first sort of meeting these guys and getting into that elite group, like, that's pretty much what the schedule was.
Dang, that's extreme.
So
are all the guys working like that? They're all working like crazy?
Or just, that's the beginning,
It's not even that it's the beginning, it's that it's like less and more. I mean, on a non-busy month, it may be like 4.
Okay.
You know, it may be like 2. On a really unbusy month.
What do your parents think about this? They obviously know you're on TV. So, I mean, what are they doing with it?
My family, like my mom in particular, I mean, literally just a couple of days ago, I sat down and we had a long discussion. We've always been very open about sex, and you know, she's widowed and she dates guys, and you know, she talks to me about the dates with these guys that she goes on, and she's, you know, I hate to say it, but she's a coug.
Nice.
I mean, she's in her 60s, you know, she lives in Marina Del Rey. She looks like, you know, a 40-year-old, you know, and she's fun and funny, and you know, I love my mom.
So she's out and about.
Yeah, and so, you know, she just thinks it's so totally interesting. I mean, she was telling me when we were at dinner that actually some of my photos, like of me shirtless, that are like on our agency's website.
That was my next question.
Right?
Yeah, you got photos up.
She's like, oh, you know, that picture that's up there, I have it saved on my phone, and I show everybody. This is my son. This is my son. She was, and that's what she was literally telling me, and she's like, oh, and the women love it, and she's like, I was at a conference recently. She's, you know, really accomplished educator and very well educated and very kind of highly in demand for her consulting services. She consults for education departments all over the place. And she was like, oh, yeah, I show it off. So she's very proud.
Right. So your mom's getting you clients. Well, you gotta book them. Here's the number.
Exactly.
That's my next question. Should she get a referral fee out of it?
Yeah, no kidding. She's getting an affiliate commission.
Well, you know the thing about my mom though, and our relationship was not always that.
Okay.
And it was sort of when I decided that I was, because what I realized with her, and I think that it kind of goes to even some deeper things that we were talking about, is that, you know, she had never had it presented to her
quite like this.
Well, who has, right?
Nobody. That's why we're doing the show.
So it's like the fact me hiding it from her is almost like me not giving her a chance to understand it the way that I do.
Sure.
Because she raised me, and I understand it in a certain way, and she knows that I'm a good person, and she raised a good person. So if I explain it to her, you know, in a very unashamed way, which I did and which I always have throughout my life, well, I have in my adult life when I decided I'm going to live my life my way and I'm not going to be ashamed of it, then she's like accepting of it, loves it, she loves to talk about it, and, you know, she's like, she asked me for advice on her love life.
There you go. Now you're the pro.
There you go.
That's right. Yeah, you had to get it out before, because that was my question. It's like you had to get it out before the premiere, because someone's going to call and be like, so I saw your son on Showtime, and if she's like, what are you talking about?
Right.
That's a big problem.
Right. No. I mean, I told her when I was filming it. I never hid it from her at all.
That's good.
From anybody in my family, or really anybody close in my life.
What about some of your buddies and even female friends, or what's...
What's it done for your love life?
Yeah, that's first of all.
Obvious
there
question.
You go.
Well, I mean, I have a girlfriend who's sitting here.
Right, true.
And, you know, I have my sort of professional love life, but this is like the best relationship I've ever been in sort of my personal love life. Sure. You know? Okay. And this is by far the best, most honest. I mean, she's gorgeous, totally smart, you know, helps me out with everything that I need, has been supportive of me 100% of this whole thing, and
how soon did she know of your gig?
Oh, she pretty much knew right away.
Got it. We're not trying not to give away too much, apparently, but I think we can read between the lines.
She pretty much knew right away.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. What about some of your
something
other...
we can talk about, or no?
I mean, I'll just leave it at that.
I'm asking. Fair enough.
I don't know.
Got to draw the line somewhere. Yeah, no, wait.
These are questions that the guys listening are going to go, why the hell did you ask?
Yeah. Absolutely, but let's just... what I will say is that she knew exactly who I was from the moment that we met.
Gotcha.
Because I would just assume for most women at the beginning that it's a difficult conversation for you to have at the very beginning, because you're not sure how it's going to be.
It is a difficult conversation to have with most women, but I don't want to be with most women. I want to be with amazing women.